How's it going? I'm Ryan. Today, I didn't take any trades. We'll get into why I did not. We'll talk about what I was looking for um, and kind of how the day played out. We made new all-time highs today. That was kind of in the second half of the day after I'd gotten off. We finally got some good moves, but in the first like hour or so of the day, it was pretty terrible price action. But let's jump into it. I'm just gonna go over NQ today. Maybe I'll touch on ES as well a little bit. But we're looking at NQ here on the daily time frame. Um, and what I was mostly watching for from the daily perspective was we had this level kind of right in here, like 202.75 or so. And you can see that we had the tops of these two daily candles, and we had the top of this daily candle. So a pretty big level right here. And the main thing that I was watching was if we could break and hold that level and then get a continuation up. You'll see that we did do that in the latter half of the day. That was one thing I was watching. I was also watching on the hourly time frame. We had a big fair value gap. We had a couple of them, one here, one here. But we had this big fair value gap on the hourly time frame. When we were kind of rejecting here in the pre-market, I was thinking that maybe we could get a pullback to like this level around like 201.60 or so, where we had a few bounces over here, this wick up in here, and then that would be within that fair value gap, as well as see us maybe pull back into that level and then continue our run up. So I was looking for kind of that break and hold of this area right in here where you see these daily wicks up here, break and hold of that, and then continuation up, or perhaps a pullback into this fair value gap to continue upwards. That pullback didn't happen. So yeah, no trades today. I tried to stick true to just trading what I wanted, and it didn't really happen, so I didn't take any trades. I'll do a brief little overview on ES here. So on ES, we opened the day pretty much like right where I was wanting to see us hold for a bounce, kind of around that like 55, 58. And then even maybe a little bit higher on the like 55, 62, 63 area, because we had, high of a day here, daily close here, daily open here, daily close here. So that was kind of a big level, that 55, 62 as well. So let's take a look at NQ, because that's primarily what I was watching. So the reason I did not take a trade is the first hour of the day looked like this. It's just really messy, really sloppy. Like I said, this level right here, so you can see kind of like right where that is, that those daily highs, kind of right at the top of this blue box here. What I was watching for is a break and then a hold and continuation up. But you see that we got a break here in the morning, sold right back down. Break here in the morning, or shortly after, sold right back down. Break here, sold right back down. I got off somewhere in here about an hour after the market opened. Funny enough, as soon as I had gotten offline, then we actually got a nice like uptrending day with a big move. You see that break and retest and bounce from the previous all-time high. That was a nice one. We had like the previous daily high, or not previous daily high, but the high of the day here we broke and then retested and continued up. So there was really nice setups in the second half of the day. But today was a short day. We have a holiday tomorrow, and today was a bit of a half day. I think the market closed pretty early, so I didn't expect much. It's funny that we did get actually a really nice uptrending day pretty much right after I got off. I got off around like in here right around 8:30 a.m. my time. But yeah, the main reason is because we just didn't get the setup that I wanted, right? I talked about on NQ, I wanted to see either the pullback in that fair value gap and continuation, or that break and hold of this level and continuation, and we didn't get either of them. So at least in the morning, we didn't. So that's why I didn't take a trade. It didn't give me the setup that I was watching. It didn't give me what I wanted, so I wasn't going to force anything. Also, it was very choppy, right? There's no trend. There's like, if you look at this from where the market opened in here to here, there's no trend, right? We're ranging. We have our lows down here, we have our highs up here, and it was pretty sporadic, right? You have kind of like interchanging moves up, and then just quick sell off, move up, quick sell off, quick move up, quick sell off. So I didn't want to get caught up in that. I wanted to see something more concrete, something that I could feel confident in, and I just didn't have that. So didn't take any trades today. The market's closed tomorrow, so I'll be back on Friday, hopefully trying to end the week decent. We're up. We have green days on the previous 2 trading days, so Monday and Tuesday were both positive days. Today I didn't take a trade. Tomorrow's holiday, so the market is closed. We'll look to come back Friday and close it off right. But this is gonna be a short video. Like I said, I don't have any trades to review because I didn't take any trades. But the biggest reason I didn't take a trade is because the market looked like this while I was watching it. So had I stuck around for another hour or so, there would have been some pretty good setups. We can talk about those. We have like the high a day was around here, and then we broke and retested twice, both times getting good strong bounces out of that area for 30 points or more. So that would have been a decent play, right? That break and retest of the previous high a day or whatever. We also, one that I really like is this break and retest of the all-time high. It was a really nice setup, right? We break it, come back down, retest, and then move back up to set an even newer high. So that was a really nice move from 70 to 30. It's a 60-point move. So there were some nice moves later in the day. Like I said, it moved a lot nicer in the second half of the day than it did during this choppy mess. So that's that. We can look at that and recognize that there were some nice setups after the fact. ES, I'll touch on this very briefly. So like I said, on ES, what did I want to see? I wanted to see kind of like the break and hold of this level in here. And we kind of got that, right? If you look at where market opened, where did it open? Market opened right in here. But we kind of were just chopping around this range, and I didn't really trust it. I could have taken some bounces off of previous day high. The same thing, it's pretty choppy. For a while in here, we were just moving sideways in about like a 1 to 2 point range. It was pretty abominable, pretty bad. Same thing with NQ though. We got that late day push and broke all-time highs to set new all-time highs. But in the morning prior, it was pretty choppy. So today was just one of those days where I didn't get the setup I liked, so I didn't take a trade, and I can be proud of that. Not forcing something and not taking a bad trade, that's a win for me. So we'll come back Friday, try to end the week off right. Hopefully we have some better price action Friday morning. I don't like to sit around and watch the market all day. I usually give it like an hour and a half, at most 2 hours in the morning. Had I stuck around just a little bit longer, you see we get that uptrend, and there were some nice trades. So same thing on ES here, right? We have kind of like these wick closes or opens and closes up in here. And then you see we break that finally, retest, and get that move up. So that's a classic trade to take. The break of the high a day and continuation if we're in an uptrend. That's just a pretty standard trending trade to take, is that break of the high and retest and continuation on an uptrending day, or break of the low, retest and continuation on a downtrending day. So there are some setups, that we like to see, but they just happen kind of after that got off. So it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not mad at all. I'm happy, actually, in fact, that I didn't jump into a trade when we had some choppy price action in the morning. Chances are, you're not going to get the follow through or the price action that you want, so stick away. But that's all I got for you. Pretty short video today, but I'll be back Friday. I hope you all have a happy 4th of July if you celebrate. And I trade live Monday through Friday, so we'll be here at the end of the week to wrap it up, and come back next week and hope to have another solid week. I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace out.